Hey, beautiful souls and gorgeous ones. This is your girl, Steff'B. Speaks. I am out this morning taking my drive, minding my business, self-reflecting, just thanking God for his grace and the mercies he has shown me, not deserving of it, but that goes to show you the God that I serve. I love my daddy. He's such an amazing daddy. 30 years clean sobriety, so this is what I consider like a moment. Sometimes I get out and drive, and I drive by myself, and I consider this a moment of reflection where I just reflect back on life and see where I am in this chapter in my life, right? So just all glory to God for that. Also glory to God for the people he placed in my life, especially on behalf of the organization. Let me drop this a little bit. SistaH of SurvivaL, right? Nonprofit. For those who don't know, follow us. We're on all social media platforms. I'm just going to Steff'B Speaks. Click that follow button and come on and follow me out, right, on the journey. So I want to give a special shout out to my auntie, my cousin Shauna, my cousin Tamika. You know, sometimes they say, family, like these particular family members, when I say they keep me in there. And I didn't even forget her name. I was just saying the 3/4 keep me, especially in the room. But my daughter Tammy as well. A dear friend of mine told her she need to get out of labor law around for me because I keep her working and pushing. She's more of the media. She's our media team, but she does more like the craft and the hands-on. I have a vision. I'm like, what you think? She's like, why don't you do this? So she's that person, right? So needless to say, I want to talk about attractions, not attractions, but distractions. I always ask God for discernment because some distractions come in the form of just spiritual, and others come by natural, like just trying to be funny and mean, right? Trying to test your game. And me, you come natural, you're gonna find out who I really am because I don't straddle the fence. I'm either in or out. So that game ain't gonna play but so much, too many times. I'm always asking God, what are they here for? What do they want? And then other times you could be tested on the spiritual side in terms of God trying to see how did you handle that person, especially me being in the type of the purpose driven that I'm in. Because it matters how I have my own challenges, but it also matters how I treat people out here, right? Or, understand that don't judge them here because they actually may be going through something. So God may be trying to see, hey, is she ready for the next level? Or do I have to keep her here? Because back in the day when I say, quick temper, boom, bam, be ready. Like, what? What you say? But now it's more like, what's your real problem? Because it probably ain't me, but what's your real problem? Well, I may have caused it, but if I'm your problem, talk to me, right? Communication, love language. So just to say, based on Ephesians 6:12, because the Bible tells us that we wrestle not against spirit. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, forgive me, Father, but it's the spirits that we wrestle against. So it can be your internal spirit or it can be others' internal spirit. But just know that whatever reason that you're in this person's life or they've came into your life, ask God for discernment. So especially as women, we become so emotional. We're emotional beings where like, I ain't talking to that person, female, male, whatever. I ain't talking, they did me like this. But the question is, how far did you allow them to go in your life? At what level? Why did you give them so much access to something they, one, either probably wasn't deserving of, or two, they weren't meant to last that long or come there anyway. Maybe they was testing. Maybe they were sent to test you to see where you are in life, right? So no forced relationships, no forced friendships. Me, I'll keep it smiling and keep it going. That's just me, right? Can't even say it's the scorpion. I'm not blaming no scorpion. It's me. God graced me with this gift of love, unconditional love, and I'm utilizing it as much as I can. But I'm just saying to y'all, be careful out there with who you allow in your house. And your house can be your mental, your mindful. This is your house right here. That's that home. And when you start distracting my peace, whether it's in my physical home or right here, we got a problem. Time to cut the cord, the umbilical cord. All right, y'all. Listen, I got to go because it's a beautiful day out here. God does keep his promises. Some amazing things are happening. Again, follow us on social media, all social media platforms, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. and just show some support. If you can't do anything, just click the like button, because that's showing support and that's showing me that you're there and you're here and you want me to thrive, right? You want the business to thrive based on the organization. You want to know who we are, you can visit www.SistaHofSurvivaL.org or globalvisionprod.com, and it'll tell you exactly who we are and what we do. Get engaged. Come join us. Love y'all. Gotta go. My sobriety moment. I'm gonna share a little bit with y'all of my drive, but other than that, y'all have a great one, okay? See y'all later. Wherever I stop, I stop. But y'all have a good one. Much love. Gotta go.